Copy. Copy. That one. Chat. Let's see if I'm seeing the markets clearly today then.
Oh, when did Anderson say that? Don't miss me, I'll be back after some proper
6 something. 6 something.
Alright then. Are you plugging the Discord?
I plugged in Discord already, yeah. Ooh, hello myself. How you doing, myself?
Wow, this is like no delay. That's perfect.
That's good, that's good. Yeah, so there are stop losses over here, here, and here for sure. So that's what I'll be targeting for now. In terms of retracement areas, let's look at the lower time frame. We got a weekly wick over here, which retested twice basically. So that's a good area for us to look at for retracement. In terms of the daily time frame, let's look at that now. Okay, daily time frame is, yes, it's a good area right here. There's not much to look at on the daily at the moment, really. We'll just see how if this breaks over here, and if this makes a low, obviously we'll make the low for the daily, so we know. But nothing so far. Anyone on there? 1 second. Let me check. I do have my iPad. Be right back. Still 20%, so we're good. I did have gold sells, but I closed it in profit when it retraced down because I saw that we could potentially be retracing back up again. So I had a quick short, especially that it didn't make a top wick yet. And how many weekly levels really don't have top wicks? Quite rare. Sorry about that, guys. Broke it is. Okay. Right. I'm also going to do this, doing live gold analysis. And as for this one, you gotta be like, hey, I'm back to plug. Hey.
What was that?
There you go. Okay, yeah. So now what we're looking for, go back in the weekly time frame over here. We have liquidity sitting here. So we got loads of buyers that was getting involved over here, and we have loads of sellers that's gonna be looking at stop loss below this level, or the opposite way around. We have like sell stops going down here, but nevertheless we have loads of sellers looking to get involved in that area. Okay. We also have some buyers, obviously, because this is a major support for us. So we have some buyers there, but the point is their stop losses are below, so that's more important to us than anything else. In terms of the daily time frame, so not much looking at the daily time frame. I just wanted to create to make a top wick then, and then we'll mark this level as the bottom wick. But unfortunately, we can't do that yet because there's no bottom wick created because we don't know where it's going to end, right? So we'll wait for that. I'm marking the bottom wick because I want that's going to be a major level that it could reverse from. So I want to, want to be known of that. In terms of another weekly, sorry, I completely forgot to mark this on. So the weekly level over here. So we have 1, 2, 3 perfect touches over here. You can count this as 4 if you really want to. It wasn't perfect, but it was still a touch. So I'm looking at this as a retracement level. So something like this could potentially happen. But yeah, we'll see. I have no idea how the weekly has a top wick, even though the daily doesn't, but markets, whatever. Okay, as for the 12-hour time frame over here, we do have a VWAP over here, but we'll delete it. We'll use the quarterly VWAP. So with the quarterly VWAP, you can see that it lines up perfectly with this level over here. We have to bear in mind though that we do have a gap between this level over here. So over here and over here. We have a gap over here that we could potentially be looking to fill in, right? So we might want to fill that level in before dropping. That's a possibility to find some value over here. If we do find value here, if we fail to find value here, actually, we could have a higher chance of pushing back down. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So we'll just delete that though. It's just something to keep in mind. We don't really need to look at it. And then yeah, as I said though, the quarterly VWAP over here is very perfect to to retest over here. So something we need to keep in mind. As for the 4-hour level, not much to do in the 4-hour level, to be honest. Mostly the analysis is done with the higher time frame. So we're really just looking at the hour time frame to create some sort of liquidity pool for us to take and then to take down. Okay, so what do I mean by that? So with this, what I mean is if we could push up and consolidate a little bit, make equals over here, we want it to take this liquidity pool over here and then take it back down. This is going to be our entry point, which it does when it does finish back down below. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, and then push back down. That's the idea over here. So pretty decent stuff. That's what we're looking at. We will be going against a major, bullish momentum over here. But at the end of the day, that's just momentum. It's not even trend. The trend is overall bearish, so that's fine with me. I don't mind going against the momentum. And I did it on the other chart, unfortunately. Whoops. Okay, let me just do that again. Yes, remove. Okay. I have to just redo that analysis, sorry, because I did it on the other chart rather than my main chart. So we have weekly level over here. We have daily over, not daily, we have weekly over here. We have daily, nowhere, we're waiting for it to create a low. As for the VWAP over here, not too bad. Over here, works perfectly. We can actually mark out this gap if we want to. Is the stream okay? For some reason I'm struggling to hold viewers. Don't know why. But yeah, that's what we're looking for.
No, it's fine. It's working fine.
Okay. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. Potential retest back down to VWAP and then take this high and then retest that level for the continuation back down. That's what we're looking at overall. So let's look at GBP JPY. Let's remove all of this over here. Goodbye. So weekly level over here. So first of all, we should mark out the weekly close up here. It's a weekly high. If we continue to break that, then chances are we continue pushing up. Weekly low over here, we could potentially look to retest too. However, I am overall still quite bearish on this, so I'll mark out a bearish target over here. Daily level over here. It wasn't much, but we did kind of break this this trend over here with considerable force, to be honest. Yeah, we did break this trend. Wasn't much, as I said, but still something we need to keep an eye on.
Are you on the daily time frame? That's on the daily.
Yeah. In terms of levels we need to look at, we have this level that it's currently at, and the next level, which is over here. Two levels we need to look at, but I'll mark it down with, I'm just showing it as a zone, but I'm showing it as a level, but it is a zone. There you go. Two levels that we could be looking at over here for continuous sell. 1, 2 are very likely due to VWAP, apparently, because obviously this one is a VWAP test and this one is a first deviation VWAP test. However, as I said though before, we do have a gap over here due to FOMC and other fundamental news. The volume profile looks a bit clapped at the moment. We have a gap that could be looked to fill in over here on GJ. So at that point, if this gap does fill in, then we'll look at the lower time frame to see where we can potentially look to find some value and take price down. In terms of value on the 4-hour time frame, what can we see?
Yeah, I'm looking for buys right now on GJ.
Yeah, we could potentially be looking to fill in that gap too. You might have a decent move over here. This level over here. So we have 3 levels we can look to sell off from. So 1, this one right now, if it gives us bearish signals. However, I don't really want to take this right now. It's the start of the week. I prefer looking for a deeper pullback over here around 168. And then potentially 169.50 around that level, wherever this thing is, as long as the stop loss is above the VWAP, we're good. That's what I'm looking at for GJ. Look for a retracement either here or here and take it back down. First target will be obviously the current weekly lows. However, we want to take it back down to 160. That's the plan. US 30, everything still remains the same. I want it to retest down to these at least VWAP levels over here. If not, these are high volume nodes over here, and then take it up to 33,800. Nothing's changed, same thing. As for Dixie, again, same thing. We want to take a retest back down to this level, to the second deviation, and a continuation back up to 114. Obviously, this does represent my view on gold as well as a whole, because I wanted to take all the way down. So since gold and Dixie moved the opposite way around, then that makes sense. As for euro dollar, so euro dollar, I want to take these highs out first, and then I'll start looking for sells. However, you can see on the quarterly view, we've already passed the first deviation over here, so I guess the next logical step is look for the second deviation. However, I'm not sure if we will retest that. Just looking at the previous patterns over here, we didn't retest it here, we didn't retest it here, we didn't retest it here, but we still managed to collapse back down. So we might not need to retest that second deviation over there before collapsing. That's why I have this daily zone over here, where this daily level makes sense for me to look for a retracement back down. Again, lines up with gold as well. GU, I can't really see GU right now doing much. I'm just waiting for a retracement potentially back down to these first deviation, because one, it's a retest of the VWAP, and secondly, it's also a retest of high volume, and thirdly, it's also a break and retest of certain structures over here. So loads of confluences in that area alone. However, I will say for a big move like that, I do want something on the hour time frame to, as I said, do something like a consolidation, a break, and then something like that. That's what I want to see on the level. It can't be, it doesn't have to be as clean as that, but I do want something like that. To be honest, with the pound Aussie dollar, I already did what I thought would happen. So what I thought would happen was a break of this structure level over here and a continuation back down. It's already happened, so there's not much I can do about it, and I'm just going to wait for another day or two before I can look to analyze it again. Oil, again, so it was very close to my my overall take profit over here, so I'm not going to analyze this one as well. Overall, to be fair, all my analysis last week, just a bang, to be honest. It's crazy.
That's good.
I think 100% of them worked out, by the way.
Really?
100% of them worked out.
On all those pairs?
Yeah, all the pairs I shared. I think all of them worked out. So it might have been S&P 500 might have been the only one, and that was the only one that wasn't in depth. I just said it's probably going to push down from here, but yeah, that was the only one that didn't work out. But the rest I actually did properly analyze on. Actually worked out properly, so pretty good. Almost to the dot, maybe a few pips off, but yeah, basically on the dot.
It's pretty good.
GJ is looking for buyers here to fill in this gap potentially, if you want a quick scalp. The gap ends at 167,800. We want to kind of take the lows first. I don't know what lows you're going to be looking at, to be honest, but I'm looking at potentially the 6.
To be honest, I've got a feeling it's already been taken. So
what with this?
For a quick scalp upwards, yeah, I think that grab just now at 645.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
That was the liquidity grab. So
I see what you mean. If I look at a lower time frame, it does make sense, to be honest. We got this. That is true, actually. Yeah, it has just been grabbed. We can just mark this down there. Yeah. It doesn't make sense to really grab all these other ones. I don't know why, but it just doesn't.
See, on the 15 minute, it's not that convincing, but I jumped down to the 1 minute. And if you look at it, looks like taken so many lows in comparison.
Yeah.
Like in terms of, we took about 4 hours just to create all of that, and it got grabbed in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I've entered a small position, but not the full one. I'm going to see how price reacts now.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll look for buyers up here potentially. I don't know if I want to grab this liquidity one more time, but yeah.
Yeah. The reason I've only entered like half is because like you said, those lows are very recent.
Does it like the daily might be creating a bottom wick now, hopefully, so we can start looking to sell it back off. Should have like a banner or something, all the positions I'm looking at. Sell GJ, sell euro dollar, buy GJ.
That's true.
Or bullish or
And like
bearish.
those robot streams where no one's on them. Have you seen them?
Oh, those
They'll have like
ones.
5 charts on screen.
I don't get how they pull in views, so to be fair to them.
That's
Hello,
insane.
new. Hello, new. How was thy weekend? I'm actually gonna send my charts to the group now. Smacking this back down to there. Yeah, not bad to be honest. Not bad. Just been chilling. Prophecy. What you been up to? Been doing anything exciting for the weekend or just chill? US 30, same thing really. So,
I was in Worcester again, in and out.
oh, you didn't. Oh, in and out, literally in and out.
Literally in and out.
That's mad. What did you do? Just family.
Family, man. Literally no time to do anything else.
How many hours are you in here?
The day, and then literally came Friday evening, slept, got up late on Saturday, straight back in the evening.
That's mad. Hold on. Cancel. There we go. What did New say? New said not really. Was
too cold on
Yeah, true. Agreed. Absolutely
yeah, it was a
agreed,
little
mate.
techie, wasn't it?
Absolutely agreed. It's way too cold right now. Doesn't even, it doesn't want to.
I think even Friday, I saw a little frost. I can't lie.
My car frosted as well a little bit. It was actually 2 hours outside and then it frosted. I was like, I've just used this car. What? How does this happen?
I know.
How? But yeah. I've posted all of my analysis on the Discord group now. Well, not analysis, but forecast. I'll show obviously my actual trades on my trades. Yeah, pretty good.
Alright, did you manage to record it just now?
No, I didn't record it. No, I didn't record that. I'll post the YouTube video later on. Discord gets it first. Discord is the one to be at. What are you looking at then, New? What's the price action saying? Would you not say you're in a bit of a disadvantage in Monday morning? You don't have much price action to go off of, or do you look at last week's one? With that being said, actually, I am potentially looking at this.
I think you've got a decent amount of last week's. Because even that gap tends to follow structure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez,
Yeah, I cut my position at break even. I don't like the price action.
You had spies?
Yeah, I told you half risk buys, but I didn't like it.
Oh, you could have put that in the stream anyways. Well, that's all right. Let's look at the
Can I trust the buys?
Look at this. Okay, so this week's. It's this week the 3rd. Hold on. GJ. Kind of what I'm looking at actually, yeah. 168, 800 level. Hold on. I'm looking at it to get to 168 level, to be honest. I'm retracing back towards 168. I'm actually gonna hide these. Oop. I'm gonna hide this as well. hide, so it's not confusing for people. So yeah, I'm looking to fill in this this gap on the volume profile. You can see this perfect gap over here that could potentially be filled in, and then potentially back down. We'll see. That's what I'm looking at. It's like extra confluence, but yeah, no, a retracement back up is very much likely, I think. Stop loss is sitting up here. There's definitely liquidity, so I just wanted a bit of a retracement potentially, and we had that early in the morning, so I don't know what I wanted to do now, to be honest. We've taken sell side, and we've taken buy side as well. Gold, gold I'm waiting to sell. So with gold over here, you can see that we have also the same gap on gold over here. We have the same gap. So I'm looking for that to get filled in and for it to sell off again. And as for a sell-off area, I'm looking at potentially this VWAP level. It will be around, by the time it reaches there, around 1691. That's the selling area that I'm looking at for gold. 1691, looking to sell off from there. As you can see on the lower time frames, though, we have taken the highs of was it FOMC that created these highs. We've taken FOMC, so the late sellers over here that didn't move their stop loss to break, we've taken them. But there is also structure up there in the weekly time frame to start pulling back down to potentially 1615 again. A lot of people probably wouldn't want to take this this trade because it's against momentum. I don't mind trading against momentum because momentum can die down. However, the trend is overall bearish over here. You can see by the VWAP it's going down, right? It's simple to see. Current bias is bearish at the moment for gold, and that's a bit harder to break, to be honest. The trend. So yeah, sells on gold, mate. What news do we have for US? I wonder.
I think for the current session we were right 7 to 9.
I don't think we'll have any news for for this session. It's just later on throughout the week. I think we have something for Wednesday and Thursday, I think. Okay, so 168. How can I buy up in this level? It's clean candles to the left, so a Raja Banks breakout would not be a bad idea here, boys, if you know what a Raja Banks breakout is.
What, on gold?
No, on GJ. A Raja Banks breakout on GJ is not a bad idea.
That's what I want to target. I want to target the buy up to there.
Like,
it looks good.
Look at this. 167,900 is a very, very good level here for buys. I mean, as a very, very good target for buys, sorry.
That is true.
900. Clean candles to the left. Look at the 15-minute time frame. We have if we break above, obviously, potentially 167 or something, it's a decent buy. However, I want to get in around these sorts of levels.
Yeah, I'll show my screen now, actually.
You go for it, mate.
Let's see what I'm looking at. It's disabled.
Of course it is.
As usual.
Of course it is. Actually, that's not true. It stopped being disabled for a while. I rarely forget it now. Really forget it.
Was that a 1 of 1?
Yeah, it was a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
There's an Drew.
Yeah, so let me see.
That was a trade he's already taken, by the way.
Came to the chart, this candle took liquidity from the bottom. Like I said, quick scalp I was targeting up to here. Quick scalp I was targeting up here, if I can remember how to speak. Yeah, so then as it pushed up, I saw how it wasn't playing by the rules. It wasn't moving how I wanted it to move. So when this next candle just wicked up here, I closed the trade at break even. That's it. I just want another confirmation. And maybe if we get a strong candle close here, then I'll enter on the next one. But like Mark said, there's clean candles above 167,200. So in my ideal scenario now, we push down, grab liquidity again, get rejection candle here.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Then I can buy from here. That will be perfect.
That's what I'm looking for.
But
I
now,
want to get a cheap price.
No active trades. Just
I want to get a cheap entry on gold on GJ. That's the idea. Okay. New said, yeah, GJ probably come up, but you think it will go up or down first? I think it's gonna go down first, to be honest. That's my idea. I would normally go for, I don't like going for breakout trades, so I want to get in a little bit cheaper over here, down to here, potentially, again. Start buying up from there.
Yeah, there's no areas I can really look to say, oh, go
No,
here.
not really.
Because it's all just very choppy, very
It's,
rangy action. No clean candles or order blocks or gaps, anything.
it is very, very choppy and rangy at the moment. It's very
But
annoying.
we'll take what the market gives us.
I don't want to take this. We have created a lower wick on the weekly already, to be honest, but
Is it enough though for the whole week?
yeah, exactly.
We need
What you
New to
got?
give us his analysis. How big is the average weekly wick?
Let's really find out.
You can just look, yeah. See, is it?
This
I
is
mean,
a
it
very,
looks pretty normal.
it
But
does, doesn't it?
to be fair, it looks like we've got another couple 50 pips to go.
Nah, it's only like 100 and it's only 100 pips. Normally you get like 115, 130.
There we go, 30 more pips, bro.
30 more pips down, there you go. Yeah, gold's gonna probably shoot up for me. It hasn't made a top wick on the weekly and on the daily, so we're waiting, we're waiting. Hold on, let's put some music. Let's put some music.
Oh, mate, make sure it's not one that.
Oh yeah,
takes us out.
true. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got a copyright, not strike, but we got a ban in the UK.
It was only one of the songs you played, but I don't know why it was that one song.
It won't be one of these, probably, shortly. Yeah, but you still got 5 days, and price can still re-hit that level several times. Yeah,
True. True.
it's the start of the week. You are right. Potentially, I wanted to potentially retrace back down to these at least VWAP over here to make myself feel a bit more safe of buying. At least it's retested VWAP. Although I don't mind taking a breakout trade, to be honest. I really don't mind. I might put my pride down and actually take one. I can't argue. They have their place in the world. These breakout trades and breakout traders.
To be honest, that breakout trade looks like it'll be an NY trade.
It does look like that. I don't know though. I
imagine.
don't know. I don't know.
No, because let's say price does push up now in the next hour all the way to 167,200.
Yeah.
Would you enter there? Would
No,
that
I'd enter a
momentum-
16705.
No, but I'm saying, like, where would you have a small stop loss or a big one?
I guess it depends on price action, but most likely a big one. Yeah, you're right. Most likely a big one.
The only reason I say is because let's say if price did push up with that much momentum, chances are it's going to retrace at some point.
True. But I don't know what you mean by big stop loss. I mean 47 pip stop loss compared to a
Not big. I guess it wouldn't be big.
167 900 take profit. So like 84 pips take profit. It's still almost a 1 to 2. It's not bad for a breakout
Yeah.
trade. It's more than breakout traders get.
That's what I mean with New York. The New York trade would be
Yeah,
better.
probably gonna
Let's
be a New
say
York trade.
It gets to the high, ranges about, then you get your entry.
Yeah, it's retesting FOMC over here for gold, so we could potentially see some sort of reaction to the upside for gold over here, just because it's retesting FOMC levels. If it fails to hold, then this might completely reverse in itself and start, going to the next level of over here. But if it holds, there's a high chance it continues at least to to the previous high.
Yeah.
That's the idea. As for oil was like literally so close to the area I was looking at, but it's fine. We'll just leave oil. We are amidst one of the greatest energy crises in history, so we'll see what happens to oil. Gonna be a cold winter for a lot of people. Cold winter.
Tell me about it. I've got my heating on and it's cold. Imagine the ones who can't pay for it.
Facts. Okay. Oh, Bitcoin. Let's see. Bitcoin. Okay, so okay, I was looking to sell around this level, right? But I didn't. Yeah, I didn't because I was waiting for a retracement back up to 21,800. Because I didn't follow my plan. Look how much I'm missing out on here. So much. So much. Oh well. Is what it is. I got plenty of areas to enter from in Bitcoin to go all the way down to 17,600. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin. It did fall below though. So that was a big move. It did fall below. So what happened was it broke It broke this trend line over here, but it finished back down below. That should have been my entry to sell. However, it was a
Asia
big,
session?
yeah, it was a big move over here, and I wouldn't have been able to enter because one, it's 8 o'clock. I don't enter that late. So now I'm waiting for a retracement. Right. Once you miss your opportunity, there's always another opportunity to get entered. Whether you take this trade of a retracement trade, whether you take this breakout trade down here, you know, it's all up to you. It's if you have an overall target for the weekly, you know, or intra-week level, then you always find entries. Entries are the ones that you can find. Obviously, they're not going to be right all the time, but you can still find them.
Alright, we're getting a nice closing GJ.
I see that. I see that. Big close over here. We'll wait.
Yeah, let's see how this closes.
Something we can talk about actually. Roger's Smart Roger concept is 800 quid. Like what? For something he deems to be basic price action, he's charging $800 for it. That is insane, you know.
Is it a group?
No, it's SRC, so like it's literally a concept or like I don't know, videos or I don't know what it is gonna be. Might
I
be
mean,
a
like,
group.
is it a course then or a
It's a
group?
course. He's already got a group, Market Fluidity, so it's not gonna be that. They might get access to SRC to Market Fluidity. I'm not too sure, but still though, 800 quid for basic price actions and like you know concepts. Come on.
Yes, the audience is there.
I think honestly, I feel like it's like daylight robbery. How much he charged for his course?
You could have done a lot more, really.
I don't know how to find market fluidity.
His normal, from what I remember, his normal market fluidity was 500, and then you get lifetime membership. But that was a group.
But market fluidity members get it for free. I guess SRC free anyways.
Well, that's pretty good.
So like, why does he? I think it's more of a test for the people that's looking to get into his like thing. Bear in mind, he said it himself. This is literally just like a simpler version of what he teaches market fluidity. So I don't know. I guess you can charge extra for simplicity, or I don't know, man.
Let's share my screen with GJ.
I don't get it.
Maybe. It's not a good close, actually.
It's not a good close in the moment. It completely retraced it. Completely trying to drop down. Alright, we're getting that VWAP test soon. There's a gap on yours. There's no gap on mine.
Yeah, this is an atrocious close on GJ. I can't trade this, but there's 30 minute looks alright, but 15-minute. If I just take away this line, it looks terrible. The line is the liquidity line is the only thing making this look somewhat tradable. But the question is, how many traders actually had their stop losses below that line? It's from half 4, you know, only been 2 hours.
It's got smart in the title, so it'll cost more. Hilarious.
Well, there you go. But yeah, I prefer to see this low get taken though. And I think price could just go up and keep pushing up, but that candle is given no confirmation at all. So I prefer to see this low get taken. Beautiful stuff. Let's look at gold. Let's look at some other pairs. You said you're looking for sales on gold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if it gets my analysis. Doubt it. I doubt you get my analysis, but...
Okay, clear low been taken already.
Clear low has been taken. Now we're taking, what, buy side? Yeah.
Clear stop losses above there.
There is indeed.
But let's look at higher time frames. You got sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can easily see why to be there. Just from here alone.
You can see it grab liquidity on the left there and took it back down.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for a retracement now because I missed my first entry basically, so I'm just waiting for a retracement.
Clear stops below here.
Yep.
Clear highs. I don't know if it's been taken yet or not.
It has been taken, yeah.
What, this high here?
Yeah, it should be. Oh no.
To be fair, personally,
No,
I
not
want to
yet.
see a
Not yet.
higher push up.
Not yet. I'm waiting for a push up. Yeah.
Maybe we push down here first, then here.
I doubt we go that down far. That far down, but we'll see.
Ish.
I very much doubt we go that much.
Yeah, you're the higher time frame pro, so I'll believe
Yeah.
you. But right now, I'll be looking for a little rejection like it's doing now.
Probably a good buy up, to be honest, for
Quick
short term.
scalp,
Yeah.
move to break even here, and then if it pushes back, then get another entry maybe. But targeting here.
I don't get that though. Like, why would you move it to break even if you're looking to get another entry there anyway? So if it goes back down there,
Because obviously there's two. I've been looking at my back testing trades, right?
yeah. I'm not like
This is one thing I'm currently debating too, because a lot of my losses come from trying to trade this.
go back down.
Then price comes back down every time, then pushes
Yeah.
up. So the idea here by moving to break even is, probably know it's gonna come back, but you're
Right.
sort of gambling on the fact that it might keep going up.
Right. Okay. You're just taking a
But
chance that there's momentum to continue.
once I add in more pairs, I'm
You'll see,
purely going to be
yeah.
trading the higher probability setup. So I'll be
Yeah.
waiting for this, wait for price to take you out, then push up.
Right. Okay. Because you have more chances of getting that. Nice. Love that. Like
Yeah.
that.
I
Yeah.
need to check gold and everything else to see how similar are they to GJ in terms of price
Start
action.
backtesting it. The thing is, you can backtest your strategy as a whole, but I can't really backtest my strategy as a whole. So I take it like apart. So I look at how accurate am I in finding weekly zones? Okay, cool. And then from there I look at how often does a daily level that I mark out actually get rejected or respected? Okay, do that. Okay, how often does VWAP actually get respected or completely blown away? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then go to the 4-hour level. How often do 4 hours? Whatever. How often do volume profiles work? How often do hour levels?
Are you trying to say you can't do it all in one?
I can't know because you don't know which one works and doesn't. For me,
Yeah, because
you don't know.
add it all
Yeah,
once. Okay,
yeah.
you do it bit by bit, not all.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if it's actually the VWAP that works or I want to take stuff apart and add stuff on, so I have to take things apart and almost like that's how I backtest, man.
That's a good way of doing it. I'd normally do that, but backwards. So I'll have a lot of confluences on, but then do it all at the same time.
Yeah.
Then later on, I look back and say, okay, in the losses, how many times was this the one thing?
How
causing those
often was
losses?
this
So,
that caused the loss or
Let's try and think of an example. What's a good example?
It does cause for more backtesting, obviously, but that's my job basically. My job is basically backtesting, so I'm not too fast.
To be fair, like I was just saying, I can use that one example. Where is it? Let's say. Here's a good example. You know how I was saying I won't be taking trades when there's an order block right there.
Yeah.
After looking at my losses, I'll see, okay, how many times
Does it actually, does it?
is it because of this?
Mm.
But what you're saying is you don't know if it's because of that or something else.
Yeah, you don't know if it's because of that or like an hour level there. That's what I take it apart. Or maybe a VWAP was there or a volume profile was there. So, sorry, a POC was there. Because a POC was there. So it could have been POC, could have been order block, could have been whatever, right? That's why I check.
That's another part. I have that marked in. So like how many times the price tap into a point of interest before pushing down.
Mm. That's it's just all getting as much data as you can. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't even matter if that data is usable or not. It's just good to have just in case it is usable. Like by some chance it is usable, so it's good to track anyways.
I guess what I'm doing is I'm checking loads of different things at once that have different parts of the strategy.
Yeah.
But you're gonna mesh them all together.
I will,
exactly. Working. So, for example, one thing I mark is sometimes I don't think I've done it this time, but sometimes I'll say how much drawdown did I have each trade.
Yeah.
Then at the end I can look. Oh wait, I only go into 5 pips drawdown every single time max. Why not reduce my stop loss by 2-3 pips?
Yeah.
Not having it at the low, having it 2-3 pips below the low, because it never reaches there anyway.
Yeah. Another thing I look at as well, the same thing with your risk management. So I look at which structure is better. So the second structure along, the first structure along, or should I not even put structure on? Should I put the candle wick, candle body, what should my best stop loss be, and then I do it from there. And that's another part of the obviously the
Yeah.
part of the strategy as well is your stop loss. It's not just your entry. Your entry is
That's it,
one
yeah.
part of it. So I basically, as I said, so I look at the weekly because it's my weekly target. So that's my target. How often does my target get hit? How often does my stop loss get hit? How often does my entry get hit? Those are the three parts I really look at mainly. And that's basically how I test my strategy. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I recommend it if you have time to backtest. If you don't, then yeah, well, you're not full-time trading, so I'd take it easy and just backtest.
I do like your way of doing it, where you have it all separate.
Yeah, because
That is a smart way of doing it.
if I know like one has a 60% chance of doing something, I know I can tweak that, and I could focus on that. Where if it's just strategy as a whole, and I could take it as face value, 70% win rate, take it as face value, or I can take it apart and look at it bit by bit and go, okay, so what's actually taking my percentage or my win rate down? What's taking my strike rate down? Is it the fact that it's... Hi, good morning. Is it because it's my support resistance on the 4-hour time frame? Okay, then I can look at how to improve that. Is it my liquidity levels on my hour level? Then I can look into getting that. Is it because my target isn't getting hit on the weekly level, and I've lost my touch on the weekly level? Then I'll look into that as well. So that's what I do. I would say the most accurate thing about me is the weekly level and weekly targets, weekly bias. The least accurate about myself is the 4 hour level. For some reason I really struggle with it. I don't know what it is, but I need to look into it. But as a whole, my strategy, I would say on average, obviously I have bad months, I have good months, on average I'll probably hit 75-80%, 85%. That's with risk management.
Yeah.
That's with risk management.
I think it's because of that whole single backtesting thing.
Yeah, that is with risk management, bear in mind. Yeah, so I don't always get one-to-one.
Yeah. The next thing for me is adding another pair for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think when you only trade one pair, and I come to the charts, let's say I know the overall high time frame trend is against me. If I've got more pairs, it's much easier for me to say, okay, I don't need to trade this. I'm going to look at something else.
Yeah, exactly.
But with GJ, if I'm just purely trading GBP, JPY,
you have to trade it.
Yeah. It's not even have to. It might even not even be conscious, but I might convince myself, oh no, the trend.
Yeah.
I'm counter trend, but it's gonna work like this and that.
We've taken the low, boys. As expected, we've taken the low. Now we're looking to take the highs back up, so we'll see.
This is pretty good. Save myself a loss there.
You did indeed. Hold on. Let me
like just... When price isn't doing what you want, just don't trade it. What's the point? Yeah, I'll stop sharing.
Hold on a second.
We're back.
I didn't want to stop you sharing. I just want to see my chart for a second, to be honest, because I need to look at the VWAPs. LW. Yeah, it's an L, but it's a W. So yeah, 165,500 is probably where I'm thinking the bottom wick would probably end. But at that point, we've taken loads of liquidity. You can take your screen back, by the way. I'm not. It's your trade at the end of the day. If you want to share.
I'm still waiting, like probably until London open.
Okay.
This one candle's a dodgy candle, so.
Okay, we do have a major liquidity point over here, but then again, this is the issue with this current market structure. We have liquidity points sitting here, according to my theory. We have liquidity points sitting in all these levels, so we can completely do that. Doubt it, but we could.
Yeah, I mean that's it. They say liquidity at every single low, every high.
So your job now is to determine which one's which one's the best one to look at, and how you do that is you backtest and find out.
That's why equal lows are so good. Lies.
That's why I believe if you have like some sort of passion with trading, I think you're better off, and you're better in the long run because you have questions you want to answer, and that's what backtesting does. Obviously, it answers questions for you. You're asking, okay, how often does this happen on Monday? Or Tuesday. How often does Monday repeat? How often does Tuesday repeat Monday? Do you know what I mean? Like those kinds of things. Yeah,
no, that's true. The questions only come if you have a passion.
Passion or interest. Interest, I would say. You didn't completely have to be passion, but interest.
I mean, same thing, really.
Yeah, passion's a bit of a deep word.
Passion's deeper interest.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure New backtested his strategy day in day out. That's because, well, he probably had the motivation to do so as well, to be fair, so he can't take that out of the equation. But
What do you reckon now? I doubt he's still back.
No, he's mastered his craft. He doesn't need to. Mastered is again a big word, but he knows what he's doing now. So I don't think he's really backtesting it day in day out.
Yeah, I feel like eventually, what I want to do is like backtesting, where I want it to become a thing where you just every 2 or 3 months or so you do it to check up.
It's the winter. I got a bit lazy as well. I can't lie. I
Yeah.
I can talk here and say oh yeah, but I do get a bit lazy. I do a lot less back tests right now than I did during the summer or previously.
Mm.
Did back test a UJ short on the weekend. Ooh. UJ. 600 pip move. I have so many back testing like things. I need to put them all together so I know exactly my thing. But yeah, I have so many back testing sheets. I don't actually calculate the amount of pips. I used to calculate how many pips I used to get in a back test. But at the end of the day, that information isn't useful to me because sometimes the market's volatile. But it's all about the move, right? It's not the amount of pips for me. I would have shorted.
That's another good point. To be fair,
Yeah, you need to keep
you
that
should
in mind.
when you're looking at stop losses and everything, you should turn it into percentages.
Yeah,
Like even with the whole drawdown thing I just said,
yeah.
I could be better off doing the percentage drawdown.
Yeah, so you have you actually have 100 chances, right? See how many losses you get in a row and stuff like that. I would have shorted, but hold that trade 2-3. See, that's the thing. Okay, so that's the same with me. Sometimes I would even hold the trade for like 7 days on end, but that's when I use discretion in my back test, and I'm like, would I really hold this trade for 7 days? After like a few days of profit, I probably would have had a close in this. Because like I mean, sometimes it holds a month and it doesn't do the move I want to. And obviously at that point I may look for scaling, but sometimes the price action isn't good. That's when I realize, oh wait, every month I'm not gonna have a good trade. I realized that for backtesting straight away. I was like, every month I'm not actually gonna get a good trade. Because when you're backtesting, you're only really looking at the best trades. You're not really looking at other things. For me, anyways, I only look at the best trades I can find. But when I'm day-to-day trading, I would find so many entries, like it's so
That's
different.
the next level of backtesting, isn't it? I feel like it's when you're taking each trade on a back test, but it's in the past.
Yeah.
Asking yourself, okay, what would this be like in real life?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Each candle you're asking yourself, what would this be like in real, especially for me because I'm scalping.
Yeah.
So it's all well and good doing it here, but what does this look like in real life? When it's going up here, what are you thinking? When it's going down here?
What's the psychology like during this trade as well at the same time? Yeah. And for those looking to take FTMO, I would definitely recommend back testing for a whole year, like a whole year of data. Not a whole year, but if you can get a whole year,
10 months worth.
If you can get you're close. But if you can get a whole year of data, you can see how often you get that 10% in the month, or even 5%. You can double your risk, right? You can always double your risk. But how often do you also get minus 5% at any given time? How many times do you lose 5 in a row? How many times do you lose 3 in a row? That way you can really like give yourself, like I don't know, like that psychological win already because you won it in your back test multiple times in a year. Then you got like a slight edge to psychology, and you can see how much you need to risk to really pass it. Because sometimes not everyone gets 10% every month, right? That's really hard to do. I can't lie. I can't get 10% every month, so sometimes I have to double my risk with FTMO, and you might want to do the same. Only for challenges, though, not for the actual real thing, unless you're really risky like that. Okay, we've taken the lows over here. Oh, to be honest, it's not bad. If only we made a bottom wick over here, I probably would have taken that. I can't lie. If only we made a bottom wick.
Spy and GJ.
Yeah, if only made a bottom wick.
I want another close, I can't lie.
If only.
Really, after that candle in the 15-minute, you'll buy?
I would have. I'm not scared of momentum.
I guess you got bigger targets, but
to be fair, I kind of want to take these value area lows now that happened. Now you mentioning.
I just don't like that. Like
still looking bearish on GJ. Still do.
Yeah, no bottom week 2, so that's
exactly. So gold, as I said, I'm getting a bit of bullish reaction on this level as expected. So we want this bullish to continue to at least my selling level, hopefully at 168.7500. That's my selling area for gold. Dig deeper, then come up for a range for a few days. Yeah, that's a good shout. Price action wise, that does make sense. dig. Yeah, I mean deeper. I don't know how deep you want it to go. To be honest, I'm thinking 166,500 psychological level, continuation up, VWAP retest on the higher time frame over here. However, there's not really a big volume cluster. It's a bit of a gap, unfortunately. So, yeah, another big good level to buy from is this level.
I don't think we need too much of a retracement because if you look technically structure-wise,
We're still making
we've
high
already-
highs.
we've technically reached into the discount of the bullish leg.
Technically, yeah. This one. Wait, which one?
1 minute. From Friday noon upwards.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So NY Friday,
Yeah.
that bullish leg.
And then to this one because we've reached discount down here.
Yeah, on the market open.
Yeah.
Which technically, I don't know if you want to. I would count that. I would just say the market pushed down. We just can't see the invisible candles that formed.
It's
on the
open.
weekend.
We retested POC previously. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We'll see. Current session volume. We wanted to take these potentially. Like, let's see if it fails to find value around this level, then we're good. If it fails to find value, we can continue bullish. But if we start to find value here, and start really like chilling around this level, we don't want that. I don't want to trade that. But we'll see. 500, then maybe 250.
500, then maybe 250.
Oh, you really want us to go deep, huh? Maybe right.
Wait, are you trying to say we're gonna hit 500, push up a little, then go down to 250?
Maybe. New is very bearish on GJ at the moment. He does not believe in Sunak's policy.
No, I think we're gonna take those highs. If you go down to 250,
It's very sad.
I think we gotta take those highs first. It's too close to not get taken. What is Rishi Sunak's policy?
Right now?
Do you just mean his general outlook?
No, he doesn't. He hasn't said much. I don't think. He just It's the playground in there, man. It's hard to understand what the heck they're talking about.
I was gonna say they've just been having rap battles.
They got
in
the
House of Commons.
poshest like roast battle. To be honest, it's
Yeah, I
hilarious.
saw that.
Starmer's out here going like, "Oh, you're rich." It's like,
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Rishi Sunak preparing years of tax rises to plug 50 billion fiscal black hole. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Wasn't I thought Conservative aren't for tax rises.
Yeah, but they have no choice, brother. They have like lost 70 billion in monies in like a month or two.
Well, yeah, that's what it says. 50
Yeah.
billion fiscal black hole.
Oh, there you go then. 50 then. Yeah, they've lost quite a bit of the billions in like 2 months, 3
Quite a
months.
bit.
They're hilarious. It's alright though. Like Sunak's an investment banker. You can just trade like UK money to make some money back.
Of course, bro. Quick scalps on the 5 minute.
Yeah.
You know.
Big up Sunak. Hopefully he takes tax away from all traders.
It's actually Vicstar 123.
That's racist.
Yeah. He does. No, he
I'm
actually
joking.
looks like
He
him.
does look like him. He doesn't
Genuinely.
sound like him, but he does look like him. He sounds like some other guy. I forgot his name, but hilarious. Which highs? What do you mean which highs new?
I mean the ones around 167. Then after that 167 200.
Right, these levels 167 around these levels. I want to take these lows. Everyone in the chat, stop letting New carry the team over here, boys. Come on. Ask questions. If you don't ask questions, why are you watching? if you don't have any questions to ask, why are you watching?
Just like, get out of here. What you do?
But on the way out, though, do leave a like. Thank you. And subscribe.
The POC is interesting. I just marked on the fair. What you call it? The volume profile thing you got.
Oh, Ahmed's back. What's up, man? You're
I can't
back.
lie.
Long time no see.
Oh,
bro.
you're right, Ahmed.
Very
I
good.
honestly thought the POC would be near the bottom of this bullish leg.
Nah, POC. You can see how much movement's happened around here. Good is short. Gold is short. Gold is short. You might be right. Gold might be short. You might be right. However, I'm looking for a pullback up and then short overall. Take these early sellers away from you know, blow them away, basically. That's my idea. In simple terms, anyway.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at, man. Look at the impulsivity.
It's not even market open yet, but it is about to. Let's see how they react.
It's about to be, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Friday highs minimum should be taken.
Crypto's leaving me, boys. How very sad is this? I've entered.
Is it?
Yeah, crypto's kind of leaving me here.
You'll get that retest.
I will.
No worries.
I'm not bothered about it. Only a little bit. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep later, but it's not a big deal. Oh, look at that. Big push up. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nate. Thank you for the support. I need emotional support right now. I'm missing this Bitcoin sell-off. I was calling it for the whole week. Perfect level, basically. Well, not really. This is FOMO. Nah, don't worry. I'm not too bothered. Don't worry. I'm joking. I don't get emotional by mistrades. At the end of the day, I didn't lose money by them, so it's fine. And it could have easily have went the opposite way as well if I did, you know.
I like the way a new called it out. This is FOMO.
This is FOMO.
Public announcement. This is FOMO.
Oh, this is FOMO. Oh, right. This is FOMO. This.
Oh, you mean on GJ?
Or am I FOMO? I don't know, honestly. I'm trying to piece two things together here. I don't know anymore.
I mean, GJ is sort of FOMO right now.
I think this is going to be FOMO buys. But yeah.
The thing is, it's like you said on the 1 minute. I was looking at that too. It looks like clear liquidity grabs. It's happened twice now.
Yeah. No, okay. I wasn't sure. Thank you for all the likes, by the way, guys. And you didn't, no one really left, so. But you didn't have any questions, so they didn't take my advice.
No one got offended. It's okay.
Oh, damn. I was really trying there. Jeez. Your mum, yeah.
That's where the British accent comes back, bro. You see your mum, yeah.
Roast the chat. He's in that video. Step 2, roast the potato.
I haven't seen that one.
Your mum, yeah. I think I got the wrong roast, bro.
Will we take the low again?
You'll never hear me more British than that. That's for sure. Look at that. Clear FOMO buys. Loads of people probably got trapped at here. If I had a what's it called? Delta ladder, this would have like insane bullish ladder and then they'll all be stuck up there.
Did you watch a lot of American TV shows?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Sweet Life. Zach and Cody?
Yeah, I used to watch that. But do you
Sweet
reckon
Life
that's
on
why
Deck?
you have an American accent?
No. It's because I went to an American school in the Philippines.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right. Did you ever explain that? I don't think you said that.
Oh, not? Well, most schools in the
Oh.
Philippines, private schools, they're American. They speak
Well,
American.
when you say
English.
American, do you mean are there a lot of white people there, or you just speak American?
No, there's barely any white people there, but you all speak American English
Right.
with the accent and everything.
And the teachers are American.
No. They just teach everything American concept base, like concept thing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Just like in other countries, like British schools.
Yeah. I got you.
There's no. I was about to go. I was about to roast American schools there, but let's not do that. We have California. We have California in audience.
Yeah. You probably got a few California.
Yeah.
Cali boys.
Cali boys.
That Andrew Tate's got an interesting accent. His is mixed everything.
It's a very weird one. He's as he calls himself, a mutt of all accents.
Jesus, are you watching GJ?
I am, yeah. Big grab.
You see that 1 minute candle? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Big grab. You know what, GJ? Screw you.
Guys, I won't have any energy for the next 3 days, by the way. I'm doing a water fast until
No
Wednesday,
water.
6 p.m. No water, just water for three
All right. I
days.
was gonna say no water. Everything else is good, yeah.
Yeah,
So water
just
fast.
water for 3 days. So
Okay.
yeah, I turned into Andrew Tate now. I was like,
Water.
water.
Sparkling only, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Sparkling
sparkling.
only. Absolutely not. Sparkling is
Sparkling
disgusting to
water
me.
tastes so bad.
I don't know why people say it tastes like static. I don't get what static tastes like, but
I get that. I
I
get that.
I don't I don't know. I just don't like the taste. I don't like the taste. I'm okay not being top G if if I don't have to consume sparkling water. If that's
Have
the
you
only
seen that?
requirement to become top G, I'm okay. I'll be myself.
Have
I'm
you
good.
seen the clip where he says like, "This is how you decipher your fake friends"?
Nah.
He says you get them all around a table, pour out sparkling water. The one guy that says, "What the fuck is this?" You kick him out, never speak to him
Oh
again.
my goodness.
It sounds like a top G maneuver.
Top G maneuvers, bro. What the heck? Okay, so we at this point. At this point, I don't even know what to think with
I
GJ.
can't lie, it's
Look at
looking
how
ready.
look
I
how
think it's
many
ready.
1, 2, 3. If this rejects back down again, 4 big wicks to the upside. Like buyers are here trying to get involved, but they're really failing right now. Absolutely getting destroyed by my bears. I don't know.
New, what you thinking? I think it's ready to pop off. I can't lie.
Pop off up. Nah, I don't know. We'll see.
I
Look, it's
can't
rejecting
lie.
that level again. Look at that. 4 big wicks up here. 4 big wicks.
It depends on this close now. It all depends on how this candle closes.
Look at the depth of market. Oh, it doesn't show you numbers. Dicky. Depth of market on TradingView sucks. But GJ is wild. Yeah. Let's move on then. That's GU saying.
But GJ's all, yeah.
Oh,
That's
G is
the
kind of prime here. Let's grab those over here. It's kind of prime to go back up now. You might be right.
Oh, is GU ready as well?
G is pretty
Yeah,
primed.
GU looks like it's done the same thing.
Let's look at 5 minute. No, no voids, no nothing, no fair value gap, no nothing like that has been formed on GJ.
How's the hour looking?
Gold go down and GJ go up. Less so. I'm pretty sure they have the same thingy though. I'm pretty sure they're moving the same. No, they're moving opposite. So you might be right. You might be right. Are you selling gold right now? Like right now, on market open? Because if you did, that is brave. I honestly feel like I don't even know if I want to trade these two right now. Good luck,
Yeah,
buddy.
so I'm gonna see what this next candle does. I'm most likely to be buying on the next candle. I want a bottom wick though. If it just makes no bottom wick, then it's a Monday. We want more confirmations. I ain't in a rush.
It's Tuesday, my dude. It's Monday, my dude.
My dude.
My dude.
My dude, don't you know it's Monday?
Oh, here we go. And collapse. No, it hasn't yet.
Yeah, I've bought stop loss below the low.
Oh, what? You just said your screen, bro. Stop loss below what?
Hold up. You want me to
This
share my screen?
candle right here. Take profit. Stop loss.
I need to shoot anyways.
Oh, look at that. I had
Yeah,
it
stop loss
basically
below
perfect.
here. As long as the skies are blue, GJ will be buying. Alright, so first TP is 202 166969. Yeah, Friday highs like New was saying. Partials there. Saying that I do need to shoot, I'll probably just set my full TP there. But if I was here to manage the trade, I would have first TP here and second one here. 16717 as the full and partials here.
Is that spread? Does that show you where spread is?
What?
That. The second line up there. Does it show you spread? Hold on. I'll try to.
Yeah, this here.
Yeah.
It's meant to be, yeah.
Whoa. Crazy.
166.
No, have that on my chart.
You. I'm actually freezing.
Is that cold? Currently,
I can't. I think they're finessing me with the heating. I swear, I've got it on. It seems to be getting less and less warm. I don't know what they're doing.
12 degrees in Worcester. 12 degrees. Oh, that's not cold, is it? That's not very cold at all.
12.
That's
12.
cap. There's no way. Yeah, apparently it is. So. There it is, boys. Popping now.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you want to mark it on yours or not,
I
but I
marked
do
it
need to.
down. I've
I do
marked
need
it.
to go.
Calm, I've marked it already. There you go, boys.
All right, sound.
In a
Stop,
bit.
share, sound, boys.
In a bit. Say GL to... Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, okay. Say GL to Adeel anyways. You needed to shoot. Jeez. Right, then what should we do then? What should we do to kill time? Adeel, yeah, he dashed, bro. He didn't want to see whether his trade worked out or not. He was like, I am gone, buddy. We'll watch Adeel's trade to work out here. There you go. It's very cold. Wow. I don't know if Adeel would agree with this, but I'd probably close the break even, close partials around this level over here of 168. 166,825. I'm not sure if Adeel would agree with this, but that's what I would say. So I would say close partials and move to break even here. Leave the rest to run at TP. That's how I would have done it. So we'll see. Leave the rest to run. I'm not taking over his strategy. I'm just saying what I would be doing. Guess just hope that you survive this if you did move it to break even. Guess his entry was that good that he didn't even get tapped. Fair enough. Yeah, okay. Decent trade from Adeel too. Decent trade. Gold is pushing down, I'm pretty sure, for Ahmed, so good stuff. Good stuff. Still doing pretty good. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. Let's leave Zoom. There you go. This is proving to be a strong resistance here, as expected. But if we blast through it, then yeah, clean candles, clean traffic here. And then obviously his overall take profit would be up here, so that'd be a pretty decent 1 to 2 basically. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But let me just move his first one here. You do any backtesting on the weekend? I do indeed. Yeah, I do indeed. This is where I get most of my backtesting done, to be honest. I do a little bit throughout the week, but most of my backtesting I do probably like 5 hours straight of backtesting every weekend. And then the rest I either edit or chill. I'm currently not releasing any video because I'm editing as much as I can first. Recording and editing as much as I can, so there's less pressure for me to record, edit, so on and so forth in the weekly schedule. But yeah. And I also make the reels as well. And I normally do my forecasting over the weekend, but I couldn't see the markets clearly yesterday. Don't know what it was. Just couldn't see anything, couldn't make anything out. So I decided to wait till today. Can see the market a little bit clearer today. Markets are messy right now, honestly. Slow, but sometimes they're quick. It's very weird right now. It's good though. It's one of the toughest market conditions No, that's not true. You know, in recent history, probably is. In my recent, yeah, it's been one of the things. Which one? Sorry. Oh, it was either gold or Bitcoin. I think gold is probably a little bit messier than Bitcoin at the moment. Bitcoin I can see quite clearly, to be honest. See what was likely to happen, as you can see. I did expect a sell-off over here, but I did expect a pushback first. Gold is very messy. You can see over here, very, very messy at the moment. I really do not like it. We had a sell, so I took a sell over. Well, I took a buy from here, took a sell here, and then took my profits here. After I took my profits, huge push up, looked to sell over here, got absolutely blown out of the water. I wanted to wait for a break of these market structures, and I'm looking for sell again. I closed them this morning. So, hold on. Do I still have my positions? No. But yeah, gold's very messy. Big bulk push up, and then closed down, and it completely retraced everything in one day. Broke the highs, and now looking to fall back down below. But I feel like it will break the highs one more time before pulling back down. It's very, very messy. I'm not a fan. Also, GJ looks like it hit take profit number 1 over here, boys. So, yep, good job, Adeel. Let's go. Looks like it's en route to take profit number 2 here, boys. W for Adeel. W's in the chat for Adeel. He's in uni right now, but he still made a W, so... What's your excuse, sir? Yeah, W for Adeel. Not my trade, not my trade. Let me just make that clear right now. Not my trade. I don't want to take credit for his stuff. That's Adeel's trade, not mine. I'll look to see if he can take the second London high, well, not London high, sorry. Was it what was this? New York high, I guess, last week. So we'll see if we can take that. basically a 1 to 2 risk reward. So yeah. As for gold, gold is rallying right now. Sorry, Ahmed, I don't know where you entered at. Hopefully you're not getting blown out of the way. However, I will say though that I did expect this bullish price action around this level. Not bullish price action, bullish reaction around this level. I was waiting for a break and retest, and then sell off. That's the idea. And so far working out. This is pretty good. Alright, very close. Like 3 pips. Oh, it was like 3 pips away from hitting. Yeah, almost 3 pips away from hitting. Let's take profit here. I'm just like gonna blast through anyways. 167, and to be fair, take profit. There we go. Take profit has been hit altogether. Good job, Adeel. Woo! I don't have a soundboard, but if I did, I'd be clapping. So good job, Adeel. Wherever you at, man. We're looking out for you. Big ups. He's not dead, but he's in uni. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Amazing call by Adeel, amazing call. Okay, now as for Bitcoin, if anyone's looking to sell Bitcoin with me, I will be looking for some sort of retracement on potentially the 4-hour time frame over here. I'm looking mostly around the sort of level where the white box is, but let me just remark that. Like around these levels over here for retracement. As soon as this level, so what I'm going to do is, because I don't exactly have a specific area for Bitcoin, right? So what I'm going to do is calculate what 1% is from here to here, right? I'm going to calculate what 1% is from there to there. And what I'm going to do is scale in lots as far as it goes, but like divide it obviously how many lots it is. That's what I'm going to do. It's not orthodox risk management strategy, but at the end of the day, I'm still only risking 1%. I can minimize risk as much, you know, that's probably going to minimize risk because if you think about it, this, you know, the lots over here should be going up higher, but I'm going to keep on the same lots. It's not exactly orthodox, but it's good to have if you don't have a specific level, but you have general idea that it's going to go back down. That's what I do. Little new tricks for you guys, maybe, if you guys didn't know that. Okay. Could potentially now, obviously, start looking to pull back up to here. He might have got an amazing entry over here, guys. I'm not going to lie. If we do break this line, there is a high chance it continues up all the way up to, like, 167,900, and you'll see it's almost a 1 to 10, so you might have got an amazing entry here. We'll see. Although I'm going to keep it like this. It's a beautiful close to be fair. Yeah. Most likely not. He doesn't do runners anymore. He hasn't started doing them yet. Very unlikely. He could have, but very unlikely. My personal opinion, he should have, because yeah, it's gonna. If it pops, it pops. But yeah, depends really. Good start to the week though. We got a W in the start of the week. Not bad. Not bad. We'll just see if my other ones work out. So if you guys want to see any of my trades, it'll be over here on the Discord chat. So what these are what I'm looking for right now. That's what I'm waiting for. And to prove that I was actually looking at Bitcoin over here. Whereabouts was it? Is it here? That's not Bitcoin. Actually don't know where it is anymore. I need to sort these out. Let's make it cleaner. Yeah, pretty good. So this is the Discord. This is where everyone puts their trades on, members analysis. Really good stuff actually. You'll see everyone putting their thoughts in over here. Helps each other grow, which is good. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ahmed, if you're still selling, man. This isn't looking good. Can't lie. Grab liquidity, finish back up above. Looking at potentially at least this level over here to take yeah, to take at least buy side liquidity up here. At the very least, if we continue, even worse, take these highs. But yeah, unfortunate indeed, unfortunate indeed. Look at that, absolutely blown out all here. See, Adeel is a really good trader. No surprises here. I've been knowing this, guys. I've been knowing this. This is kind of the same strategy I was looking at for US 30, by the way, in terms of my New York streams that I'm going to do in the future. I've started it, but I haven't really started putting out the US 30 trades. But yeah, so this is what I'm expecting. So mark out buy side, sell side, buy side, look for it to get grabbed, and then look to continue up. I'm going to incorporate volume profile, and I'm also going to incorporate VWAP as well on the lower time frames. Kind of like this. That's what it's going to look like. So get a bit messy, but still pretty good. Wow, beautiful trade, beautiful trade. 1 to 4 at the moment. Not bad. Shall we call him? See how's he doing? I don't even know if he's checked his phone yet to check if he's hit take profit or not yet, to be honest. It's crazy. Gold is going crazy right now. I mean, GJ's going crazy right now. Let's see if gold's doing the same thing. Gold is doing the same thing right now. It is pushing up as expected. Yeah, they are flying. Almost a perfect tap the view up as well as expected. So pretty good, pretty good. Alright. Not bad. Not a bad start week, boys. Not a bad start. Not a bad start to the week. What about you, New? Still looking for stuff, or what are you looking at? We are finding value up here, to be honest. Might still continue up here. Yeah, just waiting as well. I can't lie. There's not much I can see. Not much I can see. Exactly. I agree. It's a Monday. Got all week to look for trades as well. Pretty good stuff. I'll look at this for now. Looking like potentially getting an entry here. Ethereum, same thing. Ethereum, same thing. Looking for a pullback up, continuation back down. Although I want to look at the higher time frame stuff though. Careful of this for gold. We want to break past this on gold. Take these highs out. I mean, you could say we kind of took sell side over here, but I wouldn't say that yet. Same thing here at Dixie, basically. Look at it, there's a lot of stop loss waiting around this level for sure. You want to take that. The retracement for Dixie already happened, so we already had the pullback. Now we're looking to take these sell side targets. Probably going to be here at 1-1 exactly. 110 for the continuation back up for Dixie. We'll see. Just a quick analysis there, because I'm not really looking for sells. I'm looking for buys mostly. So yeah. Same thing with this one actually. If you just look at the 4-hour time frame, basically the same thing, right? Let me just show you guys simple analysis here on gold. So what do we have here on gold? We have a resistance, right? When there's resistance, what are people doing? They're looking either for two things. Traders, retail traders are doing for two things. Most all traders are looking for two things. Looking either for it to get respected over here, so either sell limits, or they're looking to take it above. That would be a sorry, buy limit, not sell limits. My bad. Looking at buy limits, or they're looking at buy stops. Okay, two things. That's why this level could be a clear indication of where traders are looking to trade at. Another thing we need to keep an eye on is if there are buy limits over here waiting, what's also going to be up here, also buy stops, because the stop loss is going to be above market structure over here. Okay, so where's a lot of liquidity? That's what I mean by liquidity, basically where orders are, orders to get filled. Okay, that's what liquidity is for me. So why I'm looking to target this one, because that will give the market a bit of fuel for a big move that I'm expecting. I'm expecting a big bearish move on gold. Okay, overall targets I'm looking at back down to 1616. Due to the weekly level, you can see again exactly the same with this one. There's liquidity sitting above over here, so I'm expecting that area to be taken. So we'll see. I honestly feel like taking just a chill day today, to be honest. I don't think I've recovered yet from last week's slaughter. Last week was so like mentally, I don't know, I didn't get it. I just don't get. I did okay, right? Like in terms of returns, I did okay, but it's just it was so hard to trade last week. I don't know what it was. Oh crap. That one? I think it was a wonder. It was, yeah. I don't know if people felt the same thing, but personally, yeah, absolutely I was tired from last week's trading activities. But two news events, is that a lot though? Was that a lot? Two news events? It was obviously two major ones, NFP and FOMC, yeah, for sure, but to be honest, I basically got FOMC correctly. And in terms of NFP, to be honest, I could have like reduced my risk quite a bit, because I was like, okay, now that it's grabbed sell side, now it's most likely gonna go up, so I could have closed there, but I was too stubborn to do so. That's why. I think that's why. I'm just tired, I think. It's the winter. It's the winter for sure. It's gotta be it. Less sun and stuff. It's harder to trade. I don't know. Look at that big bearish candle over here. Damn. See, unfortunately, I wouldn't even be able to enter over here. Maybe over here. This is maybe would have been my entry when it broke below here on the hour. Let's see. In hindsight, what would I have done here? I know I was selling around this level, and I know there was a lot of buy stops waiting around this level, so there was liquidity here. We had a liquidity grab, started to fall below. However, it was a bit of a stupid fall. I wanted a more impulsive push back down. However, it was a bit corrective, so I wasn't really a fan of that, I guess. Well, we did create market structure over here. We've broke down below. We retested that level, and then we started shooting down. So I guess I could have entered there. That probably would have what I've done for Bitcoin here. As for, I mean, for gold, there's not. I mean, I'm still waiting, so not fast. For GJ is flying right now. I mean, I really wanted to get a deeper retracement, but Adeel got the retracement level right. We were looking at the same positions, just different entries, and he got his entry right, and mine was too conservative, I would say. He was just right. Basically a 1 to 5. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Yeah, well, okay, now we've taken these sell side liquidity over here, but we have, before this, we have taken buy side first. Yeah, honestly, I was looking at a deeper retracement. I felt like we needed a deeper retracement before that big push up. Obviously, it doesn't matter what I feel, it's just what market does, but still. Okay, we've taken buy side liquidity here first for Dixie, and then what did we do? We take... Still W, yeah, exactly. We want this sell side liquidity down here now. We've taken buy side liquidity, we really want these buy sides as well. We've taken some over here, but we could grab some more here. If that level breaks, we do have a clear traffic down to 110 basically. Which I'll actually move this real quick. There we go. Same thing, but the opposite for gold. Still W, we didn't lose anything. Also, I was looking also at a breakout trade over here, but I didn't want to. I stuck to my guns. I don't like taking breakout trades. I'm not going to take one now. Obviously, it would have been good, but with that amount of volume, where could I have really entered realistically, and what could I put my stop loss at? Would not have been a good one. US 30. Good. Yeah, there we go. Go on, Dixie. Keep pulling back. Keep pushing down. Keep pushing down here. Euro dollar getting close to my sell entry over here. Sell entry would be 0.99750. The next one is 0.99850. There you go, boys. Stop losses. I mean, at this point, we want to be above this level at least. For euro dollar, I want to be above this level, because once we break this level, as you can see here, we have clean candles to the upside. So be a bit generous, obviously, as we are trading against overall momentum. Be a bit generous with your stop loss. Adeel said lovely start to the week, and I agree with him. GU, yeah, as I said, GU was ready to pop as well. We took liquidity over here on the left, and we were starting to finish back up, and you can see that we did. We had a V shape. My idea with this is there's a lot of sellers trapped in this level, and if that's the case, we're probably going to look to trap them and start pushing back up. That's my idea with this setup. And also we've grabbed liquidity as well. You'll hear me say liquidity a lot as well, and volume, because liquidity and volume are the two main things I look at when trading. Obviously they line up with support resistance levels, supply and demand, or whatever you want to call them, but I would normally just call them where liquidity is. And volume, just because without volume, I mean, you can't really trade a market without volume. So volume is another key part of my trading strategy. So yeah, those are the two key parts. Volume and liquidity. If you can kind of decipher those two, to be honest, like you'd be pretty good in the forex market. You don't need much more than that. Liquidity, because you kind of know, well, whether it's ready to go or not. Because volume's a bit lagging. I mean, even this is a bit lagging information, I suppose. But liquidity, I mean, if you can decipher that, not very lagging. He's taking this level now. Once we break this level, clear, push the downside over here, and you'll see gold actually should be starting to rally here onto the next level here. But yeah, looking to sell. So my idea is I'm probably going to start looking to sell. Look at entries over here for a deeper pullback. Hard stop loss. Hard stop loss would probably be around this level. That would probably be the hard stop loss. It is quite big, so I might look at the lower time frame to relook at it, because that's still, oh, it's only 55 pips, not bad. That'll probably be my hard stop loss again, and looking to take it all the way down over here. Let's look at the 4 hour though. Yeah, if this turn does happen, we have obviously the benefit that of selling at a very high price. So in theory, there shouldn't be much room for price to go continuing up once we get to this level if we are overall still bearish on the market. So we have that benefit going for us. To me, at the most, it should reject this level of the VWAP. Maybe spike up, but yeah. Obviously a 1 to 8, 1 to 8, not bad trade over here. I don't know if I've asked you before, Nu, but what was the turning point in your trading career? What made you like feel like, okay, I can do this. I'm capable of doing this full time. What was that turning point for you? Because I'm sure at the start you were thinking it maybe more as a hobby potentially, or looking at it as like something just to do on the side. But at what point did it turn and go like, I can do this as a full-time job? It's good to hear from someone with more experience. And someone who obviously had a good job outside of trading anyways, but still decided to leave. Yeah, I thought so. So I lost something aside. Most people do, right? Yeah. Agreed. Right, okay, when you start to grow. Then you were like, okay, then I can do this. Lovely, lovely stuff. That's good though. Sometimes taking a risk is all you need. Obviously, it would probably a lot harder for you to take the risk than some of the younger people, like, you know, with you know, that can go back to, you know, get supported by their parents and stuff. But yeah, brave move though, brave move. Fair enough. I'm sure you had savings, right? Before you took the plunge and go like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this full time. I'm sure you had savings, or, you know, you're financially well enough to take that risk. It wasn't a dumb risk to take, basically, as I'm trying to say. Yeah, go slowly. Yeah. See, that's what calculated risk is. That's what trading really is all about, right? Calculated risk. If you quit your job without having a backup plan, then yeah, exactly. Otherwise, the pressure would get to you. Exactly what I'm talking about. The pressure would get to you, and you'd stop being able to trade. Did you get early success when you started full-time trading, or did you find it a bit of a struggle to start off with? Judgment from people around you. Yeah, maybe people you live with be like, oh, why did you quit your job? You could have just continued with your life and everything would have been fine. Instead of taking a risk. I mean, people hate risks, that's the thing. People hate risk, but it should be embraced. It shows confidence in yourself, which, first of all, most people don't have. Consistent, yeah, there you go. For everyone looking to get full-time trading, there you go. Flipping from strategy. Even though honestly, I feel like even the first strategy you probably tested and probably went full-time on probably would have made you like a decent amount anyways. Like, it was just, I think obviously the whole full-time thing maybe still a bit of pressure. Yeah. It's a lot better now, I'm guessing. A lot better now. Still. Yeah, no strategy's perfect. Like my strategy's not perfect. I can still work on a few things. That's why I still backtest. If I knew my strategy was perfect, and you know, I wouldn't be backtesting so hard. Yeah. You can tell. Yeah, it's all. Yeah, definitely. I feel like my strategy does reflect the kind of person I am, though. I'm more laid back and more chill, so I'm willing to hold like longer positions and just relax for a little bit. Like, nah, dude, like insta wins or happy to wait a few hours a day. Yeah, I am trying to get into that blend, but right now you can I'm sure like what kind of person I am kind of shines through with the type of trading I do. More chill, not rushing anything, and just yeah. The most like I guess emotional part of my trading is the entry. That's it. And even that isn't emotional for me, so. Obviously I'm trying to get more into like day trading as well, like looking at, you know, levels, kind of like, you know, what we did with GJ over here. Kind of what happened with this. I'm trying to get into like more of these, but I'm still backtesting that, and I'm trying to see if that does fit me. Yeah, the hardest thing is accepting an L. Yeah. For me, accepting an L wasn't too hard for me. I don't lie. It wasn't the hardest thing for me anyways, personally. I understood to begin with that you can't always win 100% of the time. But I knew that you can minimize it, and that's what, well, I was always interested in trading, right? So every time I make a loss, then it just gave me a bit of a, like, not confidence, but it just gave me something to go like, oh, I have something to work on, especially starting off. Yeah, having that risk to reward, knowing your risk to reward, your average RR helps so much. That's how I figured it. So yeah, yeah, agreed. Because I know my average risk to reward is like 1 to 3, 1 to 4. So even if 4, as you said, 4 or 5 trades can be easily recovered plus profit with 2 trades. And if I know I have an 80% edge on the market, which I backtested and tested, obviously maybe like, because it's backtesting and it's a bit of bias, so let's say 75% edge on my trading, I know that I'm, you know, eventually gonna make that money back. Yeah, I bet the L, especially that if you have to make money from it, I bet that affected your psychology quite a bit. Who wouldn't? That's normal. For anyone to look in full-time trading right here, look, this is the what you need to be looking at, boys. The things you have to, the things you will go through, and all trade, because I went through the same thing with New as well, trying to go full-time. I was very inconsistent at the start. Could barely get my mind straight. But yeah, eventually you do get into it. Eventually you get the thing. Exactly. That's why I specifically like said, like, when you, especially that you had a good job outside of trading to begin with, trying to make that back almost is a bit of a challenge. yeah, risk-free income basically. Obviously, there's a risk to everything, like you getting fired and stuff, but it was a very low risk of you getting fired. Especially, it seems like you were quite up top, anyways. Quite high up in the company that you were at, so it's quite low risk, but yeah, pretty good. What did? The fact that it was such a high risk-free income and yet you're struggling to a risky strategy like this, or obviously we're taught like with more risk equals more reward, but sometimes you don't get that with trading. Yeah. Even though it was risk-free, you're still making more in the other one. It's the unlimited potential, like the limited income potential for trading is what's the reward really. It's not really the day-to-day profit that you make, it's the unlimited profit potential for me is what really is the big reward for trading. Once you learn the skill, then what's stopping you from growing that skill even further? I'm sure there'll be a limit to it. There's a limit to really how much you can take in terms of the stress of how much money you're losing day in day out, but yeah. Like if you have 100 million, I'm sure you're going to be struggling to be risking 1% at any given time. I don't care how psychologically tough you are. Personally, I feel like that'll take a toll on you. Once I get that 7k, then 14, then 17k. In a month, right? 7k, then 14k, then 17k in a month. Crazy stuff, man. Yeah. Once it clicks, it clicks. Like I agree to some extent that there's no such thing as a click, scenario in trading where you start to get it. There's a few that you go, oh, okay, and then okay, and all right, I get it now. But once those click fall after another, oh, trading is such a satisfying job to have, and two, it's such a rewarding job as well in terms of financial and the freedom it gives you as well. Obviously, right now I don't feel particularly free because I am kind of locked down to the chart. But that's because I enjoy the chart, right? But if I did want to be free, I could. I think one of the biggest obstacles once you get is not being scared to lose your profits again. So once you make profit, and for the first time you make profit, not to be scared to lose that and to trade that. Because some people would probably, as soon as they make, let's say, like 1k in the first trade, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, that's a decent amount. But realistically, it's not really a lot, and there's so much more potential for you to make more. And those are months that you're really gonna be like, oh, this is your payday month basically, and the rest of the month are basically just average or sometimes even losses. So you just have to keep trading your trading strategy, or else the whole thing will just fall apart. It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. But you enjoy it. Like me, I enjoy it. My job, I didn't enjoy it. Exactly. I enjoy sitting down here looking at the charts. I may not look it right now, but I've just woken up. Hello, Morale, welcome back. Yeah, I've just woken up, so bear with. Yes, go ahead, please, please. What are we looking at? What's the question? But there is obviously room for jobs, right? Jobs are a good thing to get started off with and start building your capital as well. That's what a job is really good for. And so in order for you to be able to take the risk, I'm not, not completely disregarding a good job, but yeah. Yeah, you need capital. Obviously, a lot of people say you don't need capital because of FTMO funding and stuff, but you still need capital to support yourself once you get that funding, because most likely than not, you want to go full time once you get the funding, right? GPJPY, Are they doing the same thing? Why do we not do both? Okay, so most of the time they do the same, right? They are correlated. However, sometimes they're not. So let me show you exactly when those times are. For example, let's see. Like this one right here. Huge spike down for GJ, but look, as you can see GU pushed up. Same thing here. Big spike down for GJ, but GU pushed up. So it's not always correlated, so it's not good to really look at them together. But at the same time, yes, they could be moving the same, right? But what if you got it wrong on GJ? That means you get it wrong on GU too. That means you lose 2% rather than 1%. See, we did try playing around with that. Me and Adeel did try playing around with that. We tried doing GJ and GU at the same time. However, he just doubled his losses. That's all it did. Obviously, he would have doubled his profits too if he got it right. But yeah. So they have some sort of correlation to gold. But not always. Correlation is a really tough thing to really like knuckle down on. Let's look at GU. GU normally has a good correlation to gold. But they don't always do it. Like I mean, this one again, we had a little bit of spike down and then we rallied. So yeah, I suppose that would have worked. Yeah. Yeah, no, but they don't always move the same because obviously, yeah, there will be some correlation, but not exactly the same. And as for gold and GU, they have some correlation because obviously pound USD is what's it called? It's weighted against the USD, so both gold and pound is weighted against USD in that scenario. So that's why they have some sort of correlation. But they won't always match up. Because the pound will have a different, you know, fundamental news to gold. But if the fundamental news is to do with US dollar, then yeah, obviously they're probably going to move the same. Yeah, exactly. Basically what New said. Yeah, but as I said though, you still need some sort of like funding. Not even trading fund, but like funding yourself to support yourself while you're going through that transition period of trying to be full-time and not full-time. And that's why you really need a decent job. If you have a decent job, you can do it faster, basically. Because you can save up enough money to kind of support yourself, let's say 6 months. I'd say for a young person though, sometimes it's good to just take the chance. If you know that your parents can kind of support you for a little bit, obviously I wouldn't rely on it. And have some sort of money to obviously help out. For which one? Sorry. For this trade? Oh, this trade is basically done. Oh, GBP JPY. We took most of our profits. Well, I'm sure Adeel took most of his profits down here. I'm just looking to see how long it will run. I was looking at breakout trades up here. And it worked out, I guess. I was looking at potentially buying when it break out. But in terms of take profit, if you really want to safe take profit, I would probably go at 167,900. But I'm not in this trade personally, by the way. I'm not in this trade, just to let you know. Yeah, so 167,900 is a good take profit. Maybe slightly below, but if it works out, it works out. Let's calculate the risk on this one. I am currently planning to create some sort of like free basic trading course for YouTube. I'm going to record them all at once. I'll probably release them all at once at the same time. Because I'm kind of sick of the amount of like courses out there that's really you have to pay for. That have the basic knowledge. Obviously I'm not just going to give out like knowledge that are not easy to find. But I'm probably going to create that. just so people can learn from it and they can follow along the live stream better. That's the goal. Damn, that trade was really good. That is crazy. There was barely any drawdown on this trade as well, to be honest. I don't know how he managed to see that. When he's on fire, he's on fire. Adeel's a bit different breed sometimes, you know. Pretty good stuff. Morale, where did you buy GJ from? Just out of curiosity, where did you buy it from? I can't lie, we're not really finding value here. We are pushing up, but we're not finding value over here. We're not filling in the gap. We could end up reversing over here. 187. You mean 167, 312? I see. It's not bad. You're still in profit. 168. 1.68, do you think the reversal level? Could be. I'm thinking over one. Yeah, that's good. You're in big profits then. Fair enough. I don't know how big your stop losses or how big your lot size is, but yeah, pretty good. I'd stick with my 167,900 in terms of take profit, but pretty decent. Pretty decent. Hopefully it's been a good week last week for you, but big straight candle. 312. So you're up like 60 pips right now, man. You're living life. Point of control is at 168, 125. 168 to 125. Previous point of control. Current point of control for this session, 166,771. At that point, honestly, morally, I would have hit take profit if that was it. If that was it, I probably would have closed it. Probably would have closed the trade there. Obviously, there's still a chance to go up here, but we might start like retracing back down, and it's not good for your psychology. But again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just a suggestion. Yeah, POC currently is at the bottom over here. As I said, we're not really finding much value in. We're not filling the gap. Obviously, we went up there, but we're not filling in this, so that means we're not finding value here. This move could completely just get absolutely obliterated for the next one. It's a bit scary to trade against this, though. I wasn't expecting to having to trade against this momentum right now. As for this one, let's see. Are we filling in the gap? Where was the gap in here? Oh, I guess we have filled it in then. Oh, we didn't. It's over here. Didn't really touch it. Last week, lost all profits. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's to hear that. Happens though. This week's a new week. We'll catch more beautiful trades this week for sure. I can't guarantee it, but I can feel that we might have a good week this week. It's all about a feeling. Hey, 8 likes, not bad, not bad. 38 views? Hey, yo! Thank you everyone for clicking off and clicking back on. Appreciate it. It's very nice. Not bad. Decent time. I can see that we're growing though, which is a good thing. Enigma's growing, and that's honestly amazing to see. Start getting more like-minded people in the group. From just Snoo, all the way back, like let's say like 3 weeks ago, just Snoo in the chat. That's it. Yeah. W, my guy. Yeah. WW. Yeah. When it was just Snoo in the chat, but now obviously we get a few people coming in and out, so it's pretty good. We can start stealing your, what's it called? Your analysis, your signals. That was the whole plan all along, to get good traders, so we can steal their signals. Pretty good. Pretty good plan, I would say. Having a signal group is, to be fair, like an idea. Although I don't really want to. I don't believe in signal groups, and I don't believe you can be profitable over time with signal groups. Because at that point, your income is, well, your side income is reliant on someone else doing good, not yourself. So I don't know how I feel about that. What do you think of signal groups? Did you ever start signal groups new? As in, like, did you ever like join a signal group before, or what? I think it's a good place to start with trading, although, like, I don't know, is it? Because a lot of signal groups do, like, stupid, like, risk to rewards, like this. And call it a win. It's okay if you want to do something on the side. Yeah, like main job. True. You can't. If you don't really have time to analyze the charts and stuff, then yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, true. Yeah, with signal groups though, if you're like planning to do this something like as a career, don't know. I think it sets you off in the wrong path straight away. But especially if you're winning in a signal group, it makes you feel like, oh, this trading stuff is easy. Maybe it takes you in the wrong path. That's what I'm thinking. I can't lie, I was never in a signal group. So I don't know. I can't really like put my 2 cents into it. I'm just imagining what a signal group would look like, so. What's GJ doing? Oh, there we go, there we go. Lovely stuff. Might end up being a perfect take profit, as I was saying. There we go. Come on. Push up one more time. Look at that. So Dixie has now completely broken the level I was expecting it to break now. We're tapping this weekly level on the left over here. So now I do expect price to potentially rally from here. Well, we want some bullish momentum to kind of like enter the market here for entering. I'm guessing Euro has almost, yeah, there we go. Euro's completely destroyed my my buying level over here. But we have a level over here that we could potentially do like a trap bullish people in. Yes, to profit, thank you. No worries, man. No worries. Happy to help. Happy to help. Although I didn't take the risk, you did, so thank yourself. I just want to see how this, actually no, the candle closed already in the hour. Let's see how the hour closes all of them. Okay, so GJ, as I said, we could expect a retracement up here. The daily level is up here, okay? So if we don't respect this level, we have another level here that we could potentially bounce off from. As for Dixie over here, that's what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting a pullback to these levels, but you would want to wait for a confirmation for bulls to be stepping in first, right? So what do I mean by that? Maybe a close below and then an engulfing candle pass up it, okay? Euro dollar, exactly the same thing. So we're just breaking the daily level over here, but remember it's a daily level, so a 30-minute an hour break isn't really going to be much compared to a daily level, because if a daily still closes below this level, it's still respected that, right, technically. I'm sure over here you can see that it's completely broken. It broke it, but still finished back down below. So kind of what happened here. That's what we're expecting. So we want it to kind of break back down below. Okay, so again, bearish momentum to step into this market. As for gold over here, so we want to, I'm going to start entering as soon as this level is broken. However, I will be putting a little bit more lots as we go higher. I'll stop putting lots as soon as we hit this weekly level over here, and I'll just let the rest run. I'll just have a very conservative stop loss, as we are very much bullish in terms of the momentum. So yeah, I'm just being a bit conservative with my own trade, but you do what you want with your stop losses. GU could potentially reject this VWAP level over here. I'm not going to look into that too much because I'm not planning to trade it anyways. As for GA, it's looking like a break and retest scenario over here for a continuation. Now I will actually look into this one actually, because it does look interesting, so I'll actually analyze this one right now. So first of all, one thing to look at is we don't have a bottom wick on this, okay? So how many candles do we have that doesn't have a bottom wick? In the none, really, none. Okay, so that's one thing. What's the percentage of us? Oh, actually, whoops, never mind. This one here, 1. It's right next to me. Okay, so 1 out of like a million candles that we don't have a bottom wick. So the odds in our favor for it to pull back down to here and create a bottom wick at least. So let's mark that level out right now, the open. So we know that this is potentially a level that we could like to make bottom wicks in, and if we start to reverse on the daily level, on the time frame, we could start actually pulling back down. However, we just have this to kind of show us, okay, this could also be a potential reversal zone, because we can see that bulls are very strong in this level, because we can see we didn't even get to make a bottom wick. Okay, so bulls are strong in that level, so we need to keep that in mind. Going back on the weekly level over here, our weekly time frame. In terms of a weekly target, I already have it marked out. The next major wick is down here. I guess you can mark this out as well if you want to be a little bit conservative as a first target potentially. So mark that out. But overall targets, I'm looking at this level over here. I'm looking for it to get retested once more. As for the daily level, I already have it marked out. We want this level to kind of hold, and we want it to be rejected. Okay, we have a wick over here. We have daily body, and then you can see once we broke it, we had a big impulsive move to the downside once we finally breached that level. In terms of the 12-hour, I mean, we do have a bit of a gap over here from, let me just get that, let me just zoom in, from here. However, I don't expect that to completely be filled in. We might have a quick tap of the VWAP and start falling back down below, and you'll see how that looks like on the 4-hour and the hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, again, I like to use candle bodies over here, so over here we could be looking at this, look at this little level over here, where the VWAP is currently situated. Over here, okay? Next on the hour, so what do we want it to look like? So we want it to kind of grab this view app, potentially finish back down below this daily. This daily level, and then we can look for shorts. Stop losses would be above where that structure is created, so it could be here, it could be here. It doesn't matter where it is. And then our take profit would obviously first one here, second one here. That's what basically my trade will look like. Hopefully it wasn't too complex, but I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know. I just don't know, mate. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. Bear in mind as well, POC is still bottom here, and we are yet to find value at any point of this push up. So that means there are still not a lot of traders actually looking at trading this right now. So that means that, yeah, there's not many people getting involved, and this is potentially just one big buyer pushing back up and potentially looking at all the traders getting faked out, basically, potentially. As for gold, again, we're on our way up. I'm going to be looking to enter this. This is going to be mostly off stream because I'm going to actually shoot off now, and I want to eat, take a shower, and do everything, get ready, and then get ready for actually entering my positions. But yeah, everything will be updated on Discord. Every trade I take will be on Discord. If you guys want to join that, there's a link in the description. That'll be the final plug for today. It's actually the only plug for today, so there you go. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this stream, leave a like and subscribe. And we are live every single day from 6:45 till around about 9 most of the time. So yeah, thank you for everyone for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day today. Don't lose all your money. Don't get margin called. And enjoy your day.